What could be those good vibes? For today's session, I would like to bring in 5 of those flavors which we will share with all of us. The first flavor is of love kindness, not the love that you would share with one specific person, but the kind of love, the kind of emotion that you would have and you could express for everyone in this world. We will try to bring that vibe in from our own being out into this session and share it with everyone in this world. The second kind of vibration which you can bring out of your own being is of joy, is of happiness. We all have that in us. We don't need anything external for that to happen. Once we have that in us, we can share this with everyone in the world without having one particular person in mind, without having only our loved ones in mind, but our joy, our happiness with all of the world. It's very simple if you just allow it to happen, if you just give it a chance. What else could you share with others in this celebration? You could share compassion. There is so much misery as well in this world, so many unprivileged people in this world, which would require some compassion from you who are, I'm assuming, in a privileged state of life, in the best possible ways you could enjoy life. So take this moment, take this session to tune into this sense of compassion and unconditionally share this with everyone in this world, specifically for those who need it, those who are underprivileged, those who don't have the same chances of experiencing life as we all have in this room here. The next thing we could share is prayer. Now, the word prayer can mean so many things and can mean very different things to each one of us because of our backgrounds, because of what we had learned in our life. For this session, I would like to keep it very simple. The prayer that I'm talking about is nothing but a recognition, giving ourselves a moment to just recognize that we are very small as compared to this vast universe, and we are a part of it. We are alive. We are existing because this universe wants us to be alive. It wants us to be a part of it. It wants us to see this universe in all its beauty. To me, that is prayer. To me, that is that recognition, that giving yourself a chance to recognize, maybe feel thankful about that, maybe feel grateful about that you have that chance and you are a part of this bigger universe, this dance, this cosmic dance, which we all are experiencing together. If you put yourself even for a few minutes into this recognition, into this realization, that is prayer for me. I hope that would be same for you as well. Last thing which we could share, and this is something which you never had shared before, or maybe you had done that, is silence. You could also share your silence. The meditation, the silence, the centeredness that arises out of these moments for yourself. If you just keep it for yourself, yes, it's good for you, but why not share it out with the world? Share it with a thought, with this intention that this silence reaches to rest of the world as well. It's so much needed in this world that all of us are in some sort of turmoil, in some sort of situation where we need those few moments of silence. And in fact, the best sharings are done in silence. If you have seen, you must have also experienced this yourself, in situations where two lovers are sitting together, there is On one level, a lot of words to share, a lot of emotions to share, but on another level, there is simply that silence to share. And that's the most beautiful, to share with somebody your silence, those moments where you are absolutely silent, everyone else is absolutely silent, and there is this connection which is unexplainable, which cannot be put in words, which can only be experienced by sharing silence. So these are the 5, you can call it fragrances, you can call it dimensions, you can call it 5 good vibes out of your own being. The first is love, second is joy, third is compassion, fourth is prayer, and fifth is silence. I would like you to dedicate this session by sharing these good vibes, these 5 fragrances of your being, not just with yourself, not just with the other meditators sitting in this room, but also with everyone. While we are doing that in meditation, try not to verbalize anything. Try not to think about it. Because when we say love and when we use the words like I love you or I love this or I love that, that verbalization, that putting things into a language takes away the essence of it. And in today's session, I want you to focus on the essence, on the feeling of it. Try not to verbalize any of those fragrances, any of those attributes, but rather just tune yourself into the feeling of it, into the vibration of it, into that deeper sense which we all have. We all know these 5 fragrances, these 5 characteristics of our being. All we need to give ourselves is a moment of silence, is a chance that we tune into it and then allow this to spread outwards unconditionally with everyone. It's a beautiful meditation. If you are relaxed, if you are centered, if you are silent, it's a beautiful experience, and I hope you will enjoy this session. Afterwards, once we are done with these 5 fragrances, sharing with others, we will simply sit in silence for another 10 minutes, 15 minutes, depending on how you're feeling, and just be here and now in this moment.